walk has been done, jabs have been done, replies have been done, check-ins have been done, all by 8 AM. Flick that fucking kettle on. Let's get meal 1 done. Guys, it is Thursday. It is the 23rd of November and it is push day number 2. And it's the first episode of Get Big or Die Trying. Welcome back to the channel. It's gonna be a fucking good one. Let's go. You want breakfast? So that is breakfast. That is literally all of my creativity for this entire video gone. Exhausted. Finito. Get the fuck out of here. I haven't got any more. That's a video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Obviously you already know what I'm eating. I put apple in. Mads has had enough buying me strawberries that go off. Strawberries are a fucking pain in the ass. So long. You know what? You buy, what do you call them? A pundit of strawberries. And one rotten strawberries mutates the rest of the fuckers. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? If you are in a position where you have a rotting strawberry in your life, get it the fuck out of your pundit or environment, otherwise it's gonna rot on you. That's a good start, isn't it? I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast now. Do you like the skills though? Stephen, if you're watching, you will appreciate the shapeshifter or maker that is Slee for eggs. I can make a piece of egg fit any shape of bread. It's one of my many skills that I've gone unnoticed. The goat combo, maple syrup and apple. This is the best cream of rice combination point blank I've ever made. Statements. Don't believe me? Try it yourself, change your fucking life. Maple syrup, Trade by JP cream of rice, and a pink lady apple. Fuck. I'm glad I can fucking swim in this. So good. Pre-workout meal is going in. We're back to salmon and rice with a little bit of salad, a little bit of cucumber, lettuce and cucumber. I did have a pre-workout meal planned, but I'm going to show you that meal that I've created later on. Simple as that really. Mads is on my case about leaving, although she's not even ready to leave, so hold that thought. Here's some I made earlier. This is turning into more of like a blue pita than a let's get fucking massive, although I suppose it's pretty much the same sort of thing. 100 grams of rice, 200 grams of salad, 3 grams of salt, 200 grams of salmon, and most importantly, what we literally talked the last episode about was mince pie. But we're not going to have that mince pie right now because it'll be cold otherwise, and I cook it in the air fryer before I eat it, so it's nice and warm, hearty. Salmon! Ah! Oh. Jesus, that's hot. Where's my spoon? Where's my spoon? There it is. Can't ever forget about the skin. Skinny. And the oil. Look at that dripping. Came through dripping. Drip, drip. Oh, yes. That's a fucking meal, that. I still stand behind salmon being the banger. I know I made the comment about beef and rice bangs as well. To be fair, I'm going to be honest, anything with rice bangs. But we're going to go with salmon and rice for pre with mince pie. Perfect. We're out here. We've landed. We've already complete movement number 1. Exercise number 1, which is calves. We always start with calves. Why do we start with calves? Because calves are fucking weak. Calves are a low investment movement, and if you want to get big calves, you need to fucking hammer them. So how do we set up our sessions? Calves to start, mains, arms for dessert. Focusing high priority areas, consistency, high exposure to volume. It's as simple as that. So calves are being completed. We're moving on to push number 2, which is set up with dumbbell lateral raise to start. Then we've got incline hammer strength press. Then we've got dumbbell shoulder press. Then we've got flat gym leco, dips, lateral raise, 2 tricep. Simple as that. I know what you're thinking. Where the fuck is the mince pie? I'm thinking exactly the same thing. I'll tell you where it is. It's still in the fucking cupboard, because when I got off my last clip to you guys, Mads the Tank Slee Raw Fieldhouse came flying into the kitchen. We're fucking late, you're a cunt. So I was just like, okay then. So I ate my salmon and rice, so a good little boy, packed my bag and got the fuck to the gym. Sometimes guys, for you guys who aren't married yet, I just promise you, take the path of least resistance. Even if you think you're right, even if you know you're right, you're not right, you're wrong. And just do what you're fucking told. So here we are, calves being completed. We're gonna get stuck into dumbbell lateral raises. The meat of the session is about to get moving. But don't worry, we'll get our mince pie. We've also got a banging post-workout meal that I can't wait to share with you guys. It's not revolutionary necessarily, but it's pretty fucking good, and I think you're gonna like it. I know I'm gonna like it. Stay tuned. Dumbbell lateral raise is a go. One thing you will notice, I strap in to fucking everything. I always strap in. I don't allow weak grip strength to jeopardize my ability to perform my set. So if you're in a position, even with lateral raises, biceps, don't allow weak grip strength to dictate the quality of force you can produce, and focus stimulus on areas that you're trying to grow and expose to stress. Simple. Alright, we've got one more warm-up set. Top set is going to be 25s today. To be fair, my logbook, I breached my rep range by 3 reps last time on 25s. So that means I'm going to be going up, doesn't it? 27.5 kilo lateral raises is about to go down. But first, last warm up with 20s. Yeah. When it's there, and you fucking take it. If your top set isn't unnerving, you're doing something wrong. 20 fucking 7s. Let's go then. 8 to 10. Big fucking set. Oi! Oi! Oh. That'll do it. Preparing for the top set. Like this do or die. Battle armour goes on. Protection gear. And you just lock the fuck in. Attack every single fucking rep. Like it's the last opportunity you'll ever have. And the reality is, for me, that is genuinely the reality. You have something you love taken away from you, puts a hell of a lot into perspective. I fucking love this shit. Nobody loves this more than I do. Fact. Oh! Like it's nothing. Nothing. It's on then. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Ho! Okay. Yep. Hey. Hey. I'm not mad about it. Consolidation is the key to momentum and progression. Off the back of a deload last week prior, before I took the deload, I took 5 plates on that, 7 reps. I matched that today. Now, that for me is a solid confirmation that we're exactly where we need to be. No regression, lock in on the progression that has previously been made and set the tone for moving forward. There's nothing wrong with consolidating, nothing wrong. There could be a reality of improving the quality of what you're actually performing. But most importantly, like coming off the back of a deload, again, there is an element of, I suppose you could say, preheating the oven, setting standards, and just ensuring that the baseline foundation is in place to then build from. Don't build anything without a stable foundation, right? So at least if you're locking in on previous numbers set, previous performance markers, at least you're in a position where, providing all the other variables align, the stars align, you've got gear, you've got food, you've got recovery, all of those variables being in place for me now. I know that if I'm locking in on 7 reps on 5 plates, which I've never done before, ever. I don't think I've ever breached 4.5 plates on that. And I've been running 5 plates through the back end of my recovery and maintenance phase. Mate, that machine, that movement is gonna absolutely fucking fly, along with everything else. But don't be upset or downtrodden if you're not in a position where you can progress, certainly straight off the back of a deload. Just consolidate, lock in on numbers, set the standards, foundation laid, to then progress and build. Onto dumbbell presses, 55s are going up, feeling it now. You know what it is? It's just mental. That's all it fucking is. Gear goes in. Is it gear? Or is it just your fucking mentality? Thinking, yeah, I'm a big strong cunt now. Superhuman vibes. That's where I am right now. 55s then. 55s. There's one. There's the other. There it is. Well, I guess it's on then. I guess it is on. This is fucking man shit. Machines are one thing. Dumbbells, however, are a completely different kettle of fish. Oi! Oi! Okay. Shh. Shh. Ah, come on in. Nice stop, let's go. Yes! And then you pull something like that out of the bag. So, pre-deload, 4 reps on that bastard. Today, 7. Superhuman, primo, mince pies, or just the reality of wanting every single fucking rep you can possibly do to guarantee progression. I'm gonna go with all of the above. Really enjoying this session. I feel pretty fucking good. On to the final press. Final movement before we get into like the finite, granular detail said bullshit. The press we are going for, final press, is the gym Lecco lat press. It's converging, which is fantastic. One of the best things about this movement, or this machine, is it's extremely heavy in the lengthened and drops off really nicely in the shortened. So obviously not only does that work well with the strength profile of the muscle itself, obviously overexposure to lengthened range will drive more net stimulus, fantastic. More adaptation, response and growth as a result. But not only that, at the back end of our session, I've just done 2 very, very big presses. My ability to shorten the pec now is going to be diminished. It's going to be reduced. So having something that's heavier in the top range is always going to reduce my ability to maximize stimulus, because I'm going to fatigue so much further. Essentially, that lockout and that closer. So what we do is we work with the reality of fatigue accumulation over the course and duration of the session. Not only that, where our strength profiles lie, and what is going to benefit those at this portion of the session. So something we need to think of quite simply is where we're positioning certain exercises, what we're trying to achieve, and then what will be the best option for that. I really like this movement. It's still heavy as fuck, don't be wrong. Like, it's not going to be light, and it's still not light in the shortened range, but it is heavier in the lengthened range and drops off nicely in the shortened range, which allows me to really close the door and shorten the pec at the top, but then really load it in the back as well, which is fantastic. I've done my warm up, so I'm going to get straight into my top set. Wish me luck. Oi! Oh. Onto dips. 2 sets, AMRAP sets, as many reps as possible, aiming for between 10 and 20. Reason for that is we essentially are trying to accumulate as much blood flow as now as possible. Still trying to target areas that I want to try and focus on, anterior delt, upper clavicular portion of the pec, so positioning is going to be predominantly through the anterior delt and pec. Obviously, the reality is a dip is a fucking dip, so you're going to get stimulus through the fucking front delt, you're going to get stimulus through the delt, through the tricep, so don't overthink it. But the reason why I run AMRAP is purely and simply, again, number one for volume, and the reality of being able to try and accumulate as many reps as possible. That will increase blood flow, And then also from a progression standpoint, you know that once you're in a position where you push in 15, 16, 17, 18 reps, there's also a progression possibility for simply just adding load. I'll do this body weight, I'll go to a failure, and then I'll just try and beat those reps every single session, every single week, until I'm in a position where I can justify adding load to it. But at least I know that there's quality there, and there's an enormous amount of robust stimulus coming as net from the session. Right, we are back from the game. What started as a non-optimal approach to training turned into a fucking absolutely unbelievable session that went downhill rapidly. Bad start, good middle, bad end. That's neggy, isn't it? True though. There's no point in me lying to you guys, because the reality is nobody likes liars. People like honesty and realness, right? This journey, your journey, my journey is never going to be 110% seamless. So today, due to the fact that I went from being in not a rush, having all my check-ins done, all my work done, and being able to take my time, I then ended up not even being able to finish my whole pre-workout as planned. Got to the gym, session was moving incredibly productively, calves, presses, absolutely fucking flying. Then all of a sudden, had to rush to get out of the gym, so I missed one tricep movement, which fucking pisses me off. But the silver lining to the cloud is post-workout just got a whole lot better. Post-workout today is going to be rice and chicken with banana in, with nut butter on, and then I'm going to have my mince pie as well. So, good, bad, bad, good, bad, good. The roller coaster of life, guys. That's how it goes. Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. And that is the definition of how it goes. You roll with the punches, You ride the highs, you ride the lows with the expectation and reality that once you've been down at the bottom you can't go any further. The only way is what? That's it. So although I missed the tricep exercise, which fucking infuriates me, and my ability to progress, that tricep movement will not be forgotten about, that tricep movement will be picked up, and I'll just take it on the chin. And the reality is, most importantly, good vibes create good energy create positivity and good things. Bad vibes, bad energy creates bad things. And I only want good things in my life. I want my wife to be happy, I want the people around me to be happy, and the way that they're going to be happy is by me being happy, because essentially what you put out you get back, right? So that's the reality. Chicken, rice, chicken, rice, banana, nut butter, and mince pie. Yes! There it is. The fucking beauty. Chicken, banana, obviously some veg, and some rice, and some coconut nut butter by Pip and Nut. Now, I have gone for a little bit of salad. You may think that is fucking absolutely atrocious, and you may not, but I kind of feel like it gives it like a little bit of an element. So if you look at that mouthful, that spoon, that has literally everything on. It's like crunch, sweet. Oh my god, it's so nice. Please try this. Banana, if you got the macros obviously. Banana, what do you want? Even the pug wants to get in on it. Banana, chicken, rice, coconut nut butter.
Or you could have a peanut butter and jam crumpet like me.
Or you could do this. Hold it up nice and proud. Christmas trees. Now hold it up so we can see it's a Christmas tree. Ah. Or you could do that. Mince pie in bound. It's fucking happening. It's fucking happening. Just look at this beauty. Look at it. Look at it. Mate, I'm almost a little bit glad that I didn't have it earlier on, because the reality is, now I get to have it now. I feel like it's a little bit too warm. Yeah, it's too warm. Hold that thought. Okay, we're live and direct. The first taste test for you guys anyway. I've been eating this for 3 fucking days. You know what? It just gets better every single time I eat it. Every single time. I'll put it in the air fryer for 3 minutes. And it's so fucking good. Such a good decision. I've got to say, although Mads is super keen, look at that mate, look at that. Oh yes. Although Mads is super keen on the puff pastry. If this is the OG and original, my lord. Worth every gram of carb, gram of fat, and millimetre of loss of body composition. Merry fucking Christmas. My lord. Incredible. Yo! What up? Welcome back. Haircut. Can you believe it? Oops. Let me just pick that up before Mads gives me a barking. Clean has been, and I'm making a mess. But someone else is making a little bit more of a mess. This one, fucking, your arm looks huge.
My arm is huge.
You're a fucking, look at you, you big lump. We're making our second to last meal. I've just cut up. I'm not bougie in it today. I was a proper bougie bitch the last time you saw me with my pineapple. It was already pre-cut, but pineapple has been cut. Mince are being cooked. Beef and rice meal is going down with a little bit of pineapple. I'm not going to be mixing the pineapple and mince. I think that is fucking sacrilege. Like, There's a lot of things we can do, and there's some things we definitely cannot or should not do, and that's one of them. But my hair has been cut, which I'm pretty happy with. I didn't have my usual boy, which is Yusuf from Egypt. I had Doha from Syria today.
Done a better job.
Mads reckons he's done a better job. Hairline is looking pretty fucking strong though, I can't lie. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm going to go this side because the lighting is better. Mads reckons I'm a solid, what, 6 out of 10?
Go like solid. No, I'll go like solid 8.
8? Sex is on the cards tonight, eh? If you'd seen the face that she just made, that's the definition of marriage. It was a bit like this. I finished crying now. How nice does that meal look? Colourful, tasty, enjoyable. Simple as that, really. It's nutrition 101. Find foods that you like, that work, that you can digest, and you will never, ever miss or hate a meal in your entire life. That goes for off-season, growing, prep, fat loss. It's as simple as that. The reality is all that really happens is the quantity of said foods change. Simple. Effective. I just put a post up on Instagram talking about being born to do this. I put a post up of Cal and I put a post up of Andre, literally one after the other. Those boys are like the genetics, like the genetic elites, the guys who were just fucking born to do this. Now, that isn't going to be all of us. We're not all born to do this. It doesn't mean that we can't do this, so. What it means is we've just got to work really fucking hard. We cannot miss. Those boys don't miss, and they excel. Excel. They grow by the day, lose body fat by the second. For us, we grow by like the month or months, lose body fat by the days/weeks, and that's the reality. So if you really want to be good at this, if you are not the genetic elite, and you will know whether you're genetic elite by now or not, because you'll be coached by Slee. But if you're not the genetic elite, you gotta fucking turn up every single day, right?
Yeah.
Right? Simple as that, really. The end is nigh. Now? Near? The end is near? I feel like the end is nigh. Fuck knows. I don't fucking know. I'm a fucking bodybuilder. I eat fucking yogurts, Frosties, blueberries and dark chocolate. That is exactly what I'm going to eat right now. 500 grams, I always pour the little fucking juicy bit out because it's minging. 500 grams of yogurt. 400 and... Right, this really pisses me off every single time. I buy kilo tubs, take 500 out on day one, and for some reason never ever end up with 500 on day two. That's probably because I pour out the water fluid bit, the leaky bit. But this is my last meal. I changed it from oats. The reason why I changed it from oats is because I feel like, again, I'm not going to go over the fucking whole like intolerance thing, but I feel like there's a little bit, it just doesn't sit as well now. Coming out of prep, it was a perfect meal because it was heavy, it was filling, but now I'm like, I want my Frosties back. Frosties back, Frosties back. I don't think there's a better meal, to be fair. So we do 500 grams of yog, 100 grams of blueberries, which are already in there. Oh mate, I'm making a fucking right mess of this chocolate. Oh, don't you fucking just hate that? Oh, I'm not even dealing with that. Mads can deal with that, thank you. Let me get a fresh bottle. 30 grams of dark chocolate. Oh, you shit cunt, I've done it to that one as well. For fuck's sake. Just run with it, we're here now. Style it out, silly. 30 grams of dark chocolate. 90%. Because I am a bougie bitch. And then last but not least, we will be going 100 grams of Frosties. And that is, I guess that's just emotion. And then I'm going to finish my day with sending off my new plan, the new starter setup for Andy, who has just joined the team, which is exciting. Future competitor. He's currently post-op at the moment. So we're running through a priming and maintenance phase, maintenance establishment phase, the next 3 weeks until he's able to go back to the gym. And it's basically just grow mode from there. So I'm going to do that to finish off my evening, and then we're going to get moving. But we are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4th day into Get Big or Die Trying growth mode. I'm enjoying every single second of it right now. Get strong as fuck, eat loads of food, take my gear, and just fucking grow, baby. That is the motive. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Keep eating, keep training. Peace!